Katt Williams just pulled back the curtain on who's allegedly behind the shocking shooting at Rihanna's mansion. And it's someone the entire industry seems terrified of. But why target Rihanna? And could this attack have been a smokescreen for the Epstein files? The terrifying thing, Rihanna's kids were home during the chaos, and this isn't the first time she's been threatened.
Out to another story that we have been following here very closely on Live Now from Fox. Prosecutors in Los Angeles filing an attempted murder charge against the woman accused of shooting at the home of Grammy-winning artist Rihanna. Fox 11 LA's Gigi Graciette live in Beverly Hills now with the latest. And Gigi, a very scary story and a lot that you are finding out.
Certainly, Josh. Good morning from Beverly Hills. We're here this morning because yesterday we learned that according to police and the district attorney, immediately after the shooting, the suspect, who's now behind bars, Ivana Ortiz, drove here to Beverly Hills. And then for some reason, she drove back over the hill, if you're familiar with the Los Angeles area, into the San Fernando Valley, where she was eventually arrested. Now, take a look at the video. She made her first court appearance yesterday. The judge did not allow media to record or show any images.
On March the 9th, Rihanna's Los Angeles home was hit by gunfire from a woman wielding an AR-15 while she was inside with her daughters. The suspect, later identified as 35-year-old Ivana Ortiz, fled to a nearby mall where authorities eventually caught her. Police reports noted bullet holes in the gate, walls, and even an RV in the driveway. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but Rihanna and her daughters Rose and Athel were inside when the shooting went down.
And Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the f up, okay? Shut the f up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this.
That's why you got Rihanna over there all jealous. Because how am I, because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil, okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please, don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time. Because she's stealing from you. Okay? She's stealing from you. So you guys need to wake up and don't give that girl any attention. They want to come over here and steal my thoughts.
That's Satan. He just wants to keep something beautiful. Just like his Rihanna. They just want to keep something beautiful.
So even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud, God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself.
Right after Ortiz's arrest, TMZ shared social media footage showing her repeatedly threatening Rihanna and even calling her a witch in the months leading up to the attack. Ortiz apparently believed the devil was hunting her, and she pinned it all on Rihanna.
Telling me Jay-Z put a hit out on Rihanna and it's all behind the Epstein files. I don't know exactly what's going on, but this is one of the theories that's floating around social media and gathering steam. This shit ain't too serious for me, but listen to this, it's crazy. And you might believe it, you might not. So I'm sure y'all heard some woman named Ivana allegedly fired 10 rounds from an AR into Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's Beverly Hills home while they were all there. Now at first, people just thought it was just a random incident. But then people start connecting dots. Now listen to this. You know how they are trying to press Jay-Z to be called in for questioning for the Epstein files, right? Now what people are alleging is Rihanna is a key material witness into this whole trafficking scheme or plot or whatever that Roc Nation and Jay-Z himself have been carrying out. And what really has people thinking like, what could Rihanna possibly know is that if you recall, Rihanna herself was flown out at the age of 15 and pretty much, I don't want to say forced, but if you remember, Rihanna said it herself, they were on the top floor, 29th floor somewhere, And then Jay-Z told her either sign this record deal or be thrown off the building, out the window or whatever. Now this story is still developing. And I honestly don't know what the true, real story is right now, but I tell you this. I don't think some random woman is blasting 10 rounds of AR at Rihanna's house, and it's just random.
Rihanna has faced threats before, but the fact that this woman drove hours to reach her mansion and somehow knew she'd be alone raises eyebrows. Some insiders suggest this wasn't a random act. One name keeps coming up: Jay-Z. Rumors have swirled that he might have orchestrated the attack to distract from his own Epstein. Filed controversies, allegedly, Rihanna trying to distance herself from him could have made her a target.
The type of ratings we need and attention to be on this thing. See, what I'm saying is, in business, nothing is coincidental, or you would be hearing who's losing money. In all of these situations, it's only the artist that's losing. Somebody makes big money. When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up. So they killed this $20 million guy, but they reaped $60 million in benefits.
Wow.
And they had some people from your city do it.
Wow.
I'm saying there's the good side and the bad side of these businesses.
But think about what you just think about what you just said. That's extremely thoughtful and powerful. It could only be what it was if it were those two.
Any other names together. The police are out on stage. They've cut to commercial. You didn't see what happened. By the time they come out, people have been removed. It goes on. It's certain ways things are handled when it's not intentional. When things go smoothly, but they seem chaotic, that means there was forethought and a plan. Somebody, even if it looks like, yeah, Janet Jackson just had a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, there's no such thing.
Correct.
I don't care who you blame.
I believe that.
Somebody benefited. Yeah. So in all of these situations, there's a business involved and there's real money involved, and somebody's benefiting from this thing that looks like, oh, that just happened. Nah, no way.
It sounds wild, but listen to what Katt Williams had to say. According to him, the music world thrives on betrayal. When artists stop generating cash, executives will do whatever it takes to remove them quietly.
Music executives were vacationing in Barbados and they saw Rihanna and her friends on the beach and approached her, but she was a teenager and she was able to leave Barbados with these grown white men to go to New York City, where they kept her in the room for 24 hours straight and signed her on the spot. It's hard for island girls to actually leave the island. So who paid money for this girl to leave?
Rihanna was trained to Def Jam.
She was an innocent baby when she came over here. And look at her now.
14 going on 15 years old. Flown over without parental supervision in a private plane by a man who was supposed to be a producer who auditioned her at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room. Auditioning at 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl. She was flown to another country. She was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours alone with no parental supervision. Her father collected a $500,000 check. She has the fastest inked deal in Def Jam history.
Rihanna's ties to Jay-Z have been under scrutiny since the start. Reports claim that when she was just 16, Jay-Z brought her to the US without her parents and isolated her in a hotel room, pressuring her into signing a contract, allegedly threatening her if she refused.
The ballad from the album, last time. Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you. Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there's this sudden feel of relief. But then he said something about a window and a door or something. Oh, then he said, he did it homework. I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door, with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor. So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing. Yeah.
The audience is so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if Tyra was trying to get that on the record, but my God, what Jaguar? He threatened her. This is her own words coming out of her mouth. And she was a kid at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl who had been flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed.
And
beautiful.
When I met her that day, I knew she was a star. Like, just her look, the way she walked into a room and her confidence, and she performed in my office.
And she was what, 17 years old at that point?
She was 16.
16, and she has the confidence of it. She's like an old soul in a sense, right?
Absolutely.
So she walks in your office, and what? She just belts out a tune?
Belts out a tune. She performs, and I tell her, there's no way out of this office. I signed her that day.
Wow.
Like, everything is there. So we signed her that night. We didn't let her leave the office.
Really?
The 3 a.m. was when that contract got signed. So from the meeting around 3, 4 in the afternoon, we signed it by 3 a.m.
Wow.
That day. I was absolutely certain.
How often does that happen? I mean, that's
not often.
After signing, Rihanna skyrocketed to fame, but it came with rumors and drama. Whispers suggested Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna, and she allegedly knew. Rihanna was only 18 at the time. Jay-Z was 41. These tensions may have also played a role in Rihanna's issues with Chris Brown. Both Rihanna and Jay-Z have denied the claims, though history shows Jay-Z's been involved in similar controversies before.
The tip back in 2009 that was sent to the FBI that references Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T. It says, on July 10th of 2019 at 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time, someone called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. This person said in approximately 1994, she revealed herself as a past victim of abuse by Epstein. She described the abuse that occurred during parties, and she also described someone as a friend of someone. In approximately 1996, she revealed that she resided with someone somewhere. An unknown man abducted someone from her home when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, known as Jay-Z. This person claimed that Harvey Weinstein inserted his fingers into... She believed that she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. This person estimated that she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an indoor setting. She said that she suffered abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. She claims that she recalled Leon Black and William Barr, the current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of the
Some say Jay-Z's link to the Epstein files and the blowback from alleged Weinstein connections motivated this alleged hit. The goal: shift the tension away from himself. Emails reportedly show Epstein used Jay-Z to control cultural influence, pacifying potential unrest with hip-hop. Other emails allegedly tied Jay-Z as one of Epstein's signed artists.
Maxwell woke up every single day. Children? No. We're losing the plot. And it's just like the American people in the comments. I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was... What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996? Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on. Just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned. He referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model. Why are y'all... Where's the crime? Focus.
When the files surfaced, JJ allegedly tried to mobilize industry support. Several celebrities defended him, claiming the allegations were baseless. One notable example, Lizzo, who posted on TikTok defending Jay-Z and controversially even referencing Ghislaine Maxwell, a convicted offender.
In the Epstein files, giving up to 16 of her fetuses. for Epstein and states in one of her songs, 16 carriages. I gave them away while I watched them all get their plate. What the You're joking. What is this life? Y'all are not looking into this deep enough. Go through the files. Go through them. Take the time. Don't sit here and say you know the Epstein files if you did not go through them. Also, the government released these files as PDFs. Did you know that if you change the .pdf to .mov, they're actually movies? They're lying to you, and they redacted people's names and photos that actually were not victims because they're trying to hide it. But in some of those clips and some of those emails, it shows a small tidbit of the redacted statement or a redacted photo, and ChatGPT will actually read through all of those images and tell you what it's.
Things get even stranger. Ortiz accused Rihanna of witchcraft, but some online theories point fingers at Beyonce as the real force behind the drama. Nicki Minaj fueled speculation, tweeting about Epstein's ties to the industry, Jay-Z, and dark rituals used for power. She hinted that artists were being manipulated through occult practices, and that the hidden truth is far darker than most realize.
Accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery, okay? Listen, there was a lady that went live on Instagram, okay? She called out Beyonce for trying to harm her kid. A model and dancer, Khadijah Shari, made some disturbing allegations against Beyonce. She's gorgeous, by the way, okay? She takes to her Instagram and says, "Are you effing kidding me? You called for my child to be..." That says R word? That says... "You evil effing witch. At Essence, check on my child. I'm about to blow this through the fucking roof. At Beyonce, you went too effing far. You gotta be kidding me. I'm the child you oft to be a star. You forgot you were only supposed to be a star. On the tree, giving orders of takeouts. Never want, with your stardom, I don't know. Never went with your stardom. Watch what the you all do in this time. When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career, not my goddaughter. I'll blow your world up. Destiny's Child, really Jigga Man. This breeds manic. It breeds a little bit of bipolar. However, everybody can't be lying on Beyonce because this is an ex-dancer of hers, and now we remember the ex-drummer that came out and we call her crazy too. We got the interview of the drummer. Y'all remember her? And she was saying that Beyonce was using witchcraft and all that stuff, and it always comes out around the time when she getting ready to cipher for a new album. Let me remind y'all of what Kimberly said.
Fans have dissected Beyonce's history, linking her to alleged dark arts. Tweets highlight her spiritual practices, charging crystals, praying to orishas, and frame them as crossing moral lines. Some claim multiple insiders, including her sister Solange, have revealed ties to occult rituals, altar work, and even witchcraft within their circle.
And I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm coming for everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. So I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. All be a witch. All be that. All of that. Fuck all of them.
Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z's backup dancer, backed up these claims too.
But Jaguar has been warning us about Jay-Z. Jay-Z has now had an official lawsuit. It's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
It's emboldening me. I spoke on Piers Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims that I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward. This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great because he's been evading. But the thing is, everyone in the backdrop knew that he was the celebrity John Doe. Everybody knew that. They knew it when I did Pierce Morgan.
Is Beyonce celebrity B?
I hope to God not. But she was around. And she's very... she's got enough on her plate. After everything that happened with the election and everything that's happening right now, I'm not going to dump on that woman. She got better fish to fry.
Well,
what I will say is that her husband, she knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
She knows. She knows.
These claims aren't just rumors. Artists connected to Jay-Z have made public statements hinting at industry manipulation. MIA reportedly shared that after signing with Jay-Z, she was pressured into plastic surgery and coerced into occult rituals, allegedly guided by Beyonce herself.
Listen, before y'all talk about me, y'all need to talk to me. You see, once upon a time, if a man questioned another man's honor, he didn't do it from the shadows. He had to do it out in the open, with his name, his chest out, and his chin high. Not hiding behind a keyboard or tucked behind editing clips of fair use disclaimers. You see, citing Section 107 of the Copyright Act does not give you free rein to defame, misrepresent, or harm another's reputation. Fair use is not a shield for character assassination. So here's the simple truth. If you take my words, my image, my ideas, and twist them to feed your fear and inflate your ego, if you profit off of my name while calling me a liar, then be prepared to stand behind your accusations. Because in the old world, men didn't hide behind anything. When they spoke against someone, they had to speak it with their whole being. And if you're going to speak against me, then use the same courage that it took for me to say those truths. Man to man, eye to eye. Integrity and in truth. I've spent a lifetime earning the right to speak with the conviction about these truths that I speak. So if you want to tear that down, have the decency to come and say it directly to my face. And say it like a...
Terrence Howard added that Hollywood is run from the shadows and retaliation is often invisible. Katt Williams' statements fit into this pattern. In the industry, artists only have value while they're profitable. Step out of line or become a liability, and you're quietly handled, leaving no trace back to those in control.